Peace and Earth Wellness, peace and Earth Wellness. What's up? This your boy IB back again. Coming with a new product that we're going to be putting out. And this product is going to have a long line of things that we're going to have that's coming out behind this, simply because it's dealing with probiotics and dealing with good bacteria in your gut. One of the main things, probably the main thing, that's really controlling your overall health is your bacterial flora. You can ask yourself, is your bacterial flora more sugar bacteria or fiber bacteria? Simply because those two bacteria are competing, and they're very close to understanding what they're doing. I write a lot of pieces on bacteria, and I'm wanting to go and take the effort as far as I can, as far as when I talk about this gut bacteria, because I think it's just that serious. But things like some of our new products that we're going to be having is going to be simply for your gut bacteria and your gut flora. And what the thing is with that is you have bacteria in your gut that, let's say blueberries, the skins and blueberries, they will not digest through anything until they get to your colon. You need things that will not just digest in your regular food, but in your colon, so your bacteria and your flora and that can now grow. Now, it's going to either grow one or two ways. It's going to grow sugar-based, or it's going to grow fiber-based. And I probably bring out some labels, and we can look at some labels on some things too. I'm going to make a video about that. We're going to look at some labels, and I'm going to show you how they're going to give you the fats, the sugars, and so forth in them, but how to read them and let them know, is that the right bacteria for my flora or not? Because diabetes, leaky gut, fatty liver, and all the diseases that basically circle around your gut is simply going to come from this. One of our latest products that we're going to be having is this baby here. You can't see it in there, but yeah, there she go. That's the mother in there. That's kombucha. And what we're going to be doing is selling the drink simply because you'll be able to go to the drink, get the website, simply because you're going to need that good. That's going to promote healthy bacterial flora. You need one or two of those a day, along with some of our probiotic shots that I'm going to be showing you here as well. Right here, we have the turmeric and honey. And you see that? That's the, with the mother in there. You need that in there simply because that's that gut bacteria. That's going to go all the way down to your colon and start to get that bacteria floored up and or help your metabolism of that food. And see, we're going to have apple cider, and we're going to have ginger and honey. You'll be able to go to the website right now and get all three of those probiotic shots, just a few dollars to get that. But they're all going to be concentrating on your bacterial flora. We're going to try to basically enhance that. A lot of the health problems that you're having with your skin basically is due to your undigested food, and or some of the foods in which you don't have or are not being or you're not getting, your body is reacting towards that. So look out for the kombucha, look out for the probiotic shots. Earth Wellness is bringing it to you. We basically make our own apple cider vinegar as well with the kombucha. We're going to have a few different types of the kombucha once that started coming out. Strawberry, ginger, and couple other different types of herbs that we're going to use with that, but you'll be able to use that, and that's going to be effective to help your bacterial flora inside your gut give you the energy you need, because that's your microbiome. Your microbiome is basically responsible for all health issues. Tell the truth, all health issues. Nothing is being eliminated if it's not inside the microbiome. So if it's not let's say in unison with your microbiome, then you're going to have some problems. So that's it for now. I got a couple things, a couple more products that we're going to be rolling out. But right now, go look out for the kombucha. We're going to have those drinks out there along with the probiotic shots. And, let's take care of yourself out there. I will promise most of our people right now, we don't have a lot of to get to our youth. That's one of the reasons why I felt like we lost the youth. We didn't really have nothing to share down and give to them. But what you can give to them now is, and I got a challenge. If you're 40 years old, we're heading to 90. That's 50 more good years. So the way you need to look at this thing is like, can I make 90? Right now, if you're pretty much not dealing with some of the things that we're trying to help you with, as far as getting you your own Earth Wellness box, as I said before, with your own capsule machine, with your own capsules as well, along with 10 herbs in it. It's going to help you, and you can choose your own herbs. It's going to help you with your health and wellness. If you're not actively doing that, if you're not actively understanding and going to research kombucha and know what that does for your gut and your cultures in there, along with probiotics, you're simply is just you're basically, I don't know how drastic to say it, but you're basically just killing yourself. You're killing yourself off if you think that you're going to be able to continue the food cycle and diet that you on past 40. If you're in the 50s and 60s and you're still feeling like you can go in and deal with boxed food, and you're not understanding what a saturated fat versus a polyunsaturated fat is, if you're not going to dig down and understand some of the things that your bacterial flora need, these are the critical years right here. These are the years right here from 40 to 65, in which we're now, all your 40 years of destructive dieting is coming home to roost. Artificial flavors and stuff like that. I'm gonna have a whole nother video come on about that. When you look at your labels, it's gonna be about looking at your labels. You see artificial flavors. Okay, if you haven't took the shot and you see artificial flavors on your label, that's the same as the jab. The same as the COVID shot that they have right now that nobody knows what's in. Same thing. That's just chemistry. We don't know if it says it's bacon flavored. You better go get the bacon and get your own flavor. That's whole food right there. That's whole flavoring. The flavoring that they may be making is just chemistry. I don't know. It could be, carbon hydroxide 33 mixed with, color yellow, purple or something. I don't know. But it's not no parts of the actual extract that they're telling you from. It's just artificial. So it's just like getting the jab. And they're doing it in your food. They've been doing it in your food for a long time. So, I got a lot of people, including myself, that don't or is not as in tune with trying to get the shot because of, there's only one way that things are going to get into you. And the body is so good, we're going to basically, any sickness or any illness that get inside of us, it can only get in two ways, basically. It can get in a couple ways, but the two ways that there are most to get in is the way that we let it in. Through the mouth, simply because we're going to eat it, we're going to consume it, we're going to eat so much toxicity that it's able to turn into almost anything, or it has to break the skin and get in through a shot or jab or something like that. And that's when it can get directly into the bloodstream. Even coming in our mouth break it out and does a lot to help us in the liver and so on, but it can get directly into those are only two ways. You're not going to get no type of anything outside of coming in here and getting a jab. And the powers that be knows that this is the weakest link. They know, unlike natural animals, if it's done been given the green light, you're going to grab it and eat it. You're not going to smell it. You're not going to sniff it. You're not going to give it to no one and see what happens to them in 20 years. You're eating it and you're going on, and they had developed a culture of that. So only thing that we're doing is grabbing and eating. and they got us on that. I would go get us a label real quick, and I go over some of the labels or some of the things you need to be looking out for on your labels. I would say stay away from all sugars, stay away from all processed food. And when I say sugars, you don't got to stay away from all sugars. Stay away from anything that has over 5 grams, from 2 to 5 grams. You're staying away from. A lot of people, fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, you want to stay away from. You want to have one fruit, one fruit a day, if not a week. Fruits are bad for you. Fruits are killing you. No one told you this yet. Fruits are killing you. Only one thing breaks down fructose, which is all the sugar. Fructose and glucose is in the vegetables. I mean, in your fruits. But only your liver breaks down fruits and fructose, and that gives you fatty liver. And you can just research and see what all the things that happens when people consume a lot of fructose, and how your body get rid of fructose, and what happens during that process, because it's not a good happening. So you want to stay away from stuff like that. Even 100% juices. I'm gonna come in and do another video on labeling and all that stuff. But there's some stuff you want to stay away from, and there's stuff you want to stay on when you're going shopping. This holidays, if your food or product has a label, you want to watch out. You go get a chicken, it should say chicken. You go get a bread, it should say bread. Check your bread. A lot of your breads be having, as far as your ingredients, 25 different things. In bread, it should be flour, sugar, water. It should be less than 5 ingredients in your bread. But bread is not as healthy for you too. That's another thing that a lot of people can just get off of flour, and your glycemic index will drop so far down that you start losing weight. Your cells, your inflammation will go away from you and everything. That's a 2-week flour fast. Is something that you can do and watch your body react very differently to that, simply because it has a very high glycemic index, and our body has a lot of problems trying to break that down. So that's it. I'm going to get out of here. Peace and Earth Wellness, everybody. Check us out on the YouTube. Like, subscribe, share this. Like, subscribe, share this. Hey, we bringing it. Return to wellness. It's time to return to wellness. Peace out.